And you should see the glue all squidging out the sides, which is what I want. And then I'll come back to you when this is dry. Right, it's glued on now. So what I need to do now is obviously file these edges off, sand it and blend it in. As you can see, I've taken the bits off the edges, look. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, sorry, better. I've taken the bits off, so now what I'm going to do to ensure that the fretboard is flat, I'm going to get my old board out again, as you can see. I'm just going to basically rub it up and down until it's all flat. There's a way you can help that. Excuse me, if you get your pencil, if you want to make sure, if you scribble like this down it. Now, when they've all disappeared, you'll know that it's flat. As long as you make sure that you're holding that flat and pushing, if you know what I mean, as long as you make sure that's flat. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Right, as you can see, I've planed it all, I've filed it all flat, and then what I did, as you can see, I cut them holes just a bit deep. I cut them holes just a bit deeper, as you can see. When you do this, try and keep them the same each side, if you know what I mean. Try and keep them the same depth each side if you can, and that will help. Also, what I've done, I've put in a central line. You see that? I put in my central line again, and then what I've done, as you can see with the hexagonal marks, I'm going to drill them out, and then I'm going to use a bit of Airfix model. See the rounds? See the round pieces? I'm going to drop them in and use them as fret markers. So, I mean, they'll be perfectly fine for the job. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll be right back with you in a moment. Right, as you can see, I've drilled the holes out. I put a couple of ones in. All it is a case of stick some glue in the hole. It's not as difficult doing this one-handed, if you know what I mean. Stick some glue in the hole. Get your dowel in. And stick it in. So that's all there is to it, really. Oh, as you can see, I've filed them all off now, so they're all right. Right, that's better. Right, but if you get a file just on the corner edge, and then just do it like that. Bear in mind, I'm doing this one-handed. It helps the fret slide in. Right, as you can see, put a bit of light on it. As you can see, I've sanded that down, and I got a bit carried away, and I shaped the top. Basically, what I did is I got a big drilled through it. Can you see that? I've got a big drill and I've got a series of round files and just filed it, and then just to cut it into shape then I used a scalpel. So we're all good there. I've given that a nice sand so it's nice and flush and flat and smooth. What I need to do now is basically put on a little bit of French polish to protect the fretboard. So I'm going to do that. Right, here we go. Some some cotton balls. You can get them from any chemist or any, you know. You don't have to use cotton as such, but I find it best. Just a bit of white spirit. Put onto your sponge. Oh, sorry, your cotton. Just give it a bit of a drain. You don't want too much white spirit in there. Put it on a clean cloth. T-shirts are best for this, to be honest. If you've got an old t-shirt, they're great. Now, you can pick this up from anywhere really. Can you see that? French polish. Yeah, and pick it up from anywhere really. What you do? Give it a quick bit of a shake. And then just dab it on. Like that. As you can you see that? Is it? So, I'll do now. And if I just tilt you down a little bit, you can see. That's better. What I'm going to do is just put a nice thin coat on first. Like so. Right. It's always good if you've got a light source so you can judge it how you're doing it, you see. Right. Because the first layer is very wet because of the white spirit, it will soak into the wood, you see, so it will give it a nice so it'll give it plenty penetration, so it'll help look after the neck. I'm just going to let that dry off for a fraction now. Right, now I'm going to just put some around the neck now, just follow it in. Rub it so it goes well in, you know. Not like on the first layer. Just make sure you press firmly on it to get most of the white spirit into the wood, because that will carry the preservative and the French polish straight into the deep into the wood, you see, which is what you want for the first coat.